My name is Donny James, and this is 64 Sessions. There ain't nothing better when I open up my eyes, see your face, wearing that smile, smiling back at me, even though I know that you hate the mornings, but you love me so. Well, there ain't no place that I'd rather be. Well, laying here with you on top of me. Well, I don't wanna go to work today, so love me some more till the bed gives out and we're both laying on the floor. But don't you stop loving me till you can't take anymore. Love me, baby, till you can't love no more. When I kiss your lips, it drives me wild, but I go just as crazy when I see that smile. So love me till the sun goes down, keep loving me till it comes back around. Well, I don't wanna go to work today, so love me some more until the bed gives out and we're both laying on the floor. Don't you stop loving me till you can't take anymore. Love me, baby, till you can't love no more. You can't love no more. You can't love no more.
What's up? We're back here in the 64 Session studio, and I've got Mr. Donny James.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Hey man, thanks for coming. Appreciate
Yes,
it.
it took
I'm
us about
looking
4
forward
weeks to do this.
I know, you've been my biggest reschedule guy. Hey, that happens though, man. I know people's got schedules and crap, man, going on.
Well, I mean, it's holidays, so
It is the holidays too. I know. It's cool. We got you in here though.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Finally.
I'm happy to be here. I'm really excited about this whole thing you got going.
I know, and I appreciate your help, man. You're helping me line up some merchandise. We're gonna get some T-shirts coming.
Yeah, I'm getting a free one.
Maybe. We'll talk about it. We'll see what we can work out.
Oh man.
Hopefully the rain will hold off, man. We won't get like
Oh, I think it'll
dramatic
I
rain.
think it'll add some flavor to
It
it.
might be cool. You know, we can do thunder rolls.
I can do thunder rolls.
If it starts thundering, you'll have to do it.
I had to do thunder rolls a lot in my day.
Do you? So, okay. So, speaking of doing thunder rolls a lot, you play a lot on a cruise ship.
I do. For Carnival Cruise Lines.
Yeah. Which ship is it? Do you like?
Well, it's whatever ship that I'll line up. So I did 6 ships so far, 6 different ones.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, mostly out of Texas. I try to stay more towards the southeast.
Yeah.
Like I tried New Orleans. The thing about New Orleans was it was a cool, it's a great port, but it has a casino.
Yeah.
And it has
understand.
the best food
Yeah.
ever.
I know, man.
But it's a tourist trap, so you're spending $30 for yourself, and then when you're fat like me,
Yeah.
you add $10 more for gumbo.
Did you ever eat Cafe Du Monde?
I did all the time.
I know.
With the beignets.
Dude, that's
The best place ever. I'm throwing what's it called? Throwing your
Shameless
plug.
plug.
There it went. I forgot the name of it.
Hey, just like that.
Oh man,
Can't get
Slim Goodies on Market Street.
on market.
It is the way I describe it is a Creole Waffle House.
Oh, snap.
So
Dude, I'm in.
it's not in the quarter, like Market Street runs in the quarter, but if you go up just a little bit, maybe a mile or two, it's on the left, you get the Creole Slammer, hash browns, 2 fried eggs, crawfish etouffee on top of it.
Oh my God.
It is so good.
I'm sold. That sounds freaking
It literally is like a hole in the wall place, and like
Right.
it's so
That's
good.
the best kind, man. That's my favorite.
You spend $9 there, and if you eat the same thing 2 miles up the road, it's $35.
Right. Right. Well, so you try to stay more in Texas, you said?
Yeah. Well, see, Texas people
Texas
tip.
got a great music
God,
scene,
and like
too.
that's what draws them. Like you do country music, and not country like that's on the radio country, but you do Texas country music.
Yeah.
You learn their artists,
Yeah.
and you are like, you're in with them. Like, and I
Right.
have so many friends and contacts now out of Texas just for doing that. Like,
Yeah.
and I can go to Texas right now and stay with 50 people probably, like
Yeah.
all over Texas.
They've got their own unique style of country, too, man.
Well, to me, it reminds me of 90s country.
Yeah, there is a lot of 90s aspect to it, for sure.
Like Cody Johnson, he sounds like he's from the 90s to
Yeah.
me. Sounds like a George Strait kind of.
And speaking of like a 90s sound, there's a 90s sounding band on like mainstream now, Midland.
I love Midland.
Dude, I saw their video the other day and they're all retroed out.
I love, and
I was
that's how they
man,
dress
these guys-
everywhere.
These guys are awesome. I know. And they've got a very 90s sound, man.
They do.
It's cool.
They straight up night.
Yeah, it's very cool, man.
It's
I dig
good.
it.
It's so good.
Do you know any of those?
Yeah, I do. I think I do Drinking Problem.
Yeah, I played
And
that
then
one. a couple
what's that
times.
one? The new-
Cigarettes.
Yeah.
Watching
Maurice
Burn. That's a good
Hold on,
one.
guys. Hold on.
Yeah.
I
You take the high part? I
can't do it. I'm more of a tenor.
Cut it.
Tenor is high. Ain't it?
Tenor is low.
We're gonna cut that out.
Idiot.
Candles burn.
So you're getting back on the boat, though, right?
Well,
Probably.
I wasn't. I'm not supposed to say this because I'm working at a job now, but I think I am going to get back on the ship. I don't know when. Like it'll be a few months because like the thing is, you to do the ships, you got to do a 2-year medical. So you do your physical, your medical, and you have 2 years to do any ship. You know, you can do whatever you want 2 years as far as like scheduling and stuff. But when the 2 years is over with, you got to do another medical, and I haven't done my medical yet. Well, I'm not gonna fail. Well, I will fail it. I'm a diabetic, so I gotta get my sugar down.
Oh.
So when I get my sugar down, I can get back on the boat.
Gotcha.
It'll probably be ready January or February.
I'll get on that Planet Fitness plan.
I have a problem looking at the camera like.
I know. Well, I might have probably the opposite problem. I don't ever look at it.
Yeah,
I'm like
whatever.
stone fixed on the other person.
I'm like
Makes
the
me
office. I'm like the office character. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like
Don't break the
Jim.
fourth wall,
I'm
man.
like Jim staring at the white.
So speaking of casinos, do all those carnival lines not have casinos?
Well, they do, but if you're an employee, you can't. You
Oh,
can't
really?
gamble. Yeah.
That's probably smart on their part.
Well, yeah, because I mean we would lose a lot of money because I don't think. Well, I've seen people win a lot, but I haven't. It's very rare.
That's pretty rare. Yeah.
So I probably should have said that
honest.
either. Anyway,
No, that's a well-known fact.
I love it when they do the cash crane. They try to grab the $100 stack, and I'll sit there and watch people just speed that money.
Yeah, I know.
And I saw one guy one night. This is no lie. He hit it one time. 3 minutes later, he hit it again. He hit this thing
Are
like
you
9
serious?
times in an hour.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, this dude is
That's
the
a
best.
hot machine.
He was practicing. No, it was a cash crane. I thought he must have practiced
snap.
at Walmart
Yeah.
before he got on the boat.
Yeah, on the doodad toys.
So yeah, they don't let us gamble. So I mean, that was one.
But you can you can enjoy the pool and all that jazz when you're not working, right?
No.
You're kidding.
No, they have rules, and like that's what I was told when I first got the job was we was gonna have. There's supposed to be 2 hot tubs in the front of the ship that was just ours that we could use.
Yeah.
We was gonna have a pool, so I was like, man, this is gonna be like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And I get on there and I found the 2 hot tubs, but they never had water in them.
Are you serious?
They had them blocked out.
Oh, dude.
So they don't want you up by the pools because, and they don't like, okay, so there's a food, like say it's a sea day, we're not allowed to go eat at like the burrito place or the hamburger place. We can't be in lines to get food because we would be taking up lines for the guests who pay to be on there.
I got you.
We have food. We have good food downstairs. We have like buffets and stuff for us. But every now and then you just want that hamburger for lunch.
Man, you would think they would want you out mingling with the people.
Well, they do want us out. And that's what the weird thing is. They, like me, like so entertainers, like the dancers and fun squad people, they want us out, walk around, talking to people. And, you know, I did that the first month I was doing it. I really tried to like meet everybody I could. But then you start like getting this feeling like, okay, so I made friends this cruise, but then they leave, and then you got to do it again.
Yeah.
And then you start doing that over and over and over again, and it kind of gets hard to start, you know, you tell all these people goodbye like every week.
Right, yeah.
And it's like, you know, I love meeting people, but I hate telling people bye.
I never thought about that aspect.
That gets old. That got old fast.
Right, yeah, I could see that for sure.
So yeah, that was one thing I couldn't stand that.
But you get that being said, there's a lot of people who get put in front of you.
Yeah.
That you get to play to.
Yeah, I had I met one guy one time. His name, they called him Bone Daddy. And
sounds like an interesting
dude,
cat.
this guy, he was from Kentucky, and he owned like a meat processing plant.
Yeah.
But he sold ribs to like Applebee's, TGI Fridays.
Oh, jeez.
He was supplying all these. Oh, he was loaded, dude.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm talking about every time he walked by me, he would drop $100 chip in my tip bucket.
Ooh, wee.
He probably gave me $1,500 that week.
Jeez.
So you meet people like that. He paid me like $1,000 to come to Kentucky and play for an hour at a horse show.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and you never see that. We don't see that kind of money around here. It's here. It's here.
It's close, yeah.
It's here. Some parties you'll hit that, but like this guy was just like.
Right. Yeah.
He was so cool, man. He was a great guy. He went to Mexico that week, and he had a little beard, and he had it rolled up, had 2 little lines down.
Yeah.
He was a cool guy. He's my angel. You told me you loved me, but that was just a lie. 'Cause you found love in someone else's eyes, my angel. Ain't an angel no more. Well, I love your smile and all the stories you tell. Well, you can take all those things and go straight to hell, my angel. Ain't an angel no more. It's my angel. Ain't an angel no more. Well, how can an angel tell you a lie? Well, how can you love someone and stay goodbye? So baby, goodbye. If I could count the tears I cried thinking about you and I, holding on to my pillow tight, begging you not to leave. Now I'm starting to believe best things ever happen to me. So baby, goodbye. I miss the way you used to rub my back, kissing all day, then we'd taking naps, pull my hair and scream my name, slap me on the ass, baby, call me your king. And I'm a dope fiend when it comes to your love. Loving so good I make you pray to the Lord above. But now it's all just a piece of the past. Now you're gone and you can kiss my ass. I can't front, can't even begin to tell a lie. You're the best thing that's ever walked out my life. Hard to move on or try to be strong. Sorry with him, the girl, I'm glad you're gone. But it's funny, wish that I could have seen the evil little witch that you turned out to be. But you'll get yours when karma rolls around, and I'll still be here, mama, laying it down. If I could count the tears I cried thinking about you and I, holding on to my pillow tight, begging you not to leave. Now I'm starting to believe best thing that's ever happened to me. So baby, goodbye.
Let's move to songwriting. You're an original songwriter.
Yep.
And you've been doing that for a while now.
Yeah, I think I wrote my first song. I can't remember what year. It had been 2001. I had a cousin pass away in Arley, and I wrote a song for him. And it was when I just started playing guitar. I might have been 14 or 15 years old.
Wow.
And that was my first one. I remember that. I can't remember it now, but like I remember that one. But yeah, it's always been. I loved it. When I first started, like they probably wasn't that good.
I know my first stuff was terrible.
But it was fun. It was fun just to put your stuff.
Yeah.
Put something like it's like yours, and you build it, and it's just like it's cool. Like my best songs I ever wrote probably happened in 5 minutes.
I know. Hey, I know what you mean, man.
And then you'll have those songs that you spend 4 years writing, and they're just terrible.
Yep. And it's so cool, man, to like have your song and bring it to your band and work it up.
Yeah.
And perform your song. It's just a different experience, man. That cover song, you know. It really is.
That's what when I did have the band going, it was I knew from watching other bands around this area, like you had the cover bands and then you had the original bands. I knew original bands didn't make no money. Mm-hmm. So our idea was we'll do cover band, we'll throw in our 10 originals, sell our CDs, but then you play 35 covers a night and play your 10 originals. But tell them, hey, this is ours right here. Like, hope you enjoy it. We got CDs.
Well, back to the boat thing real quick. Did you get to sell your own merch there?
We couldn't sell T-shirts and stuff, but I could sell my CDs.
Oh, well, that's better than nothing.
Yeah. It was. Man, if I could sell T-shirts, I'd
well, could you advertise a website that had your T-shirts for sale on it?
Well,
like
it was weird because when I first started doing it, we had to get approval for the albums to be sold. Mm-hmm. It took us so long to get that back. We had another duo on there that was selling T-shirts and all kinds of stuff, and they ended up getting in trouble. Mm. And then they ended up getting the whole tip jar like gone completely from the ships.
Oh, geez. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, that sucked. That was one of the reasons I was like, I don't know if I want to do this no more.
Yeah, I bet.
Because you go from, we made good salary. They paid us great. Mm. But out of Texas, you get the pub one night. I was making $300 a night. Yeah. In tips, like that's cash.
You talking about like when you pour?
There's a Red Frog pub. It's on one of the main floors levels, and so it's like a bar.
I got you.
But it was like I think it was the Valor I was on. It was my room every night. Like they had to realize that you put the Caribbean dudes in here, there's gonna be 5 people in here.
Right.
But you put a country artist in here out of Texas, you couldn't hardly move in there.
Yeah.
So like it was just awesome. It was
cool.
Slam packed. I got to do the room I wanted every night. It was probably the best contract I was ever on.
That's awesome.
And I was making a lot of money. But I didn't save it.
It happens.
Didn't save it.
It happens. So anyway, back to songwriting. So you started playing guitar about 15, you said?
I got my first guitar when I was 12.
What was it? You remember?
It was a Santa Maria. No, what was it?
I don't know.
Santa Maria, I think. It was an off-brand. It was a $100 guitar.
Yeah. I've never
My
heard that
dad got it for me, and I broke a string on it maybe the second day.
Yeah.
And it sat there for a year and a half. Because I thought the strings were like $50, $100.
Right.
I
broke my guitar.
So we went and bought strings for $5, and I started playing again. I got lucky because I grew up in a church playing with like Eric Thompson and Brandon Banks and Adam Thompson. We grew up trying to learn guitar at the same time.
Yeah.
So you go to church on Wednesday night. Hey, I learned this week. Yeah, and then you see what they learn, and like you show them what you learn, and then it came into like you was almost competing, but not competing.
It's like a healthy competition.
Yeah, so it was like that helped all of it. Like all 4 of us still play.
Right.
Eric was amazing. So like we never tried to sing because Eric was a singer.
Right. Yeah.
So Eric moves off to college, and we're all like, somebody gotta sing. So then we all started trying to sing, and it was terrible.
I know, man. That was a problem I always had when we were younger, was finding a singer. Nobody would step up to sing.
They were scared. It was so scary.
They're okay, but
Yeah, it was a process back in the day.
It's crazy how many of us get started in church. I think probably 90% of us.
Yeah, I mean that's around here. You're in the Bible Belt. I mean, this is it. That's where you learn.
Mm-hmm. If you don't, especially if you don't come from a musical family, you know.
See, and Eric and Adam was from a musical family.
Right.
Like Ronnie and Denise played piano and sang.
Yeah.
Their mom, and they're all amazing. Ronnie could sing.
Yeah.
So you do that, but I had a thing where when I was younger, my dad would drop me off with my grandma, and she listened to nothing but 90s country and classic country all
great
day.
woman.
And I literally had to walk to the store, get her beer, and take it back down. They would let me. I was 19 years old, going to get her beer and taking it back down to her.
Yeah, because they knew her.
And I would sit there and listen to that stuff, and I'd go to church and try to play that, but I'd be like, man, I love country music. Like, I want to play it. Like, that's what I want to play. So then I started doing the Brew Brothers thing, and I think Richard, like I was thinking about this the other night when I was watching y'all do the other interview.
Yeah.
Richard was at Brew Brothers when I first started playing there. I was a senior in high school maybe.
Yeah.
And it was Monday through Wednesday night, and he was paying us $100.
I remember that.
I thought I was balling.
Yep.
With $100 in high school a week.
Yeah. Dude, I remember the first gig I played was Greenhorn with a band, you know, with a cover band that played out for money.
Yeah.
First gig was with Copperline, which was not even Copperline as people know it.
Yeah.
It was Rayleigh Wiggins was the lead singer, John O'Mary was the guitar player, and then me and Brad. And we played at Greenhorn. And I made, we played for the weekend, we played Friday and Saturday, and I think I made like $250.
He was like,
dude,
what do I do with this money?
Man, people get paid this much to do this?
We started early.
Yeah.
I mean, you was earlier than most because we was doing acoustic stuff, but you was actually doing like the shows.
Yeah, I was kind of in the band.
Every time I have an interview and everybody asks me what one of my influences was, I always bring y'all up.
Copperline?
Yeah, and it's not like, I was trying to think of how, like, because like me being an 18 to 21-year-old, you know, guy, I go to these shows. I didn't go to big concerts.
Yeah.
So my concerts was watching y'all, Jefferson Brothers, Cattle.
Oh yeah.
And like seeing that in the bar scene, I'm like, man, I want to do this. I'll send this out to Brandon Banks because I told him I'd never do a Nirvana song. Hope you like it. Sell the kids for food. Where the changes moves. Spring is here again. Reproductive glands. But he's the one who likes all our pretty songs, and he likes to sing along. Well, he likes to shoot his gun, but don't know what it means. Don't know what it means to love someone. We can have some more. When nature is a whole, bruises on the fruit, or tender age in bloom. 'Cause he's the one who likes all our pretty songs, and he likes to sing along. Oh, he likes to shoot his gun, but don't know what it means. No, we don't know what it means to love someone. To love someone. But he's the one who likes all our pretty songs, and he likes to sing along. Oh, he love someone. Never had I never had the drive to do the full band thing until I met David.
Oh yeah.
That's when it happened.
Right.
Because I never played with a lead guitar. I mean, Justin Smith, I think me and Justin and Griff started playing around the same time.
That's about right, yeah.
And Justin was good at lead, but he wasn't like a lead guitar player.
Yeah.
He was more of a bass.
From bass, yeah.
But he had the lick. He had some licks. And Griff didn't. I mean, Griff was good. Griff's always been good, but Griff had
much better rhythm player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I couldn't play lead. I couldn't do that at all. So you meet David, and like he's just like, me and David played ball together when we was younger. We played ball together.
Yeah,
too.
I know.
What was it? 8 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Braves?
Yeah.
Even Timmons was on our team.
We talked about it.
Yeah. So
I don't think I included that part during our interview though. I had to cut it
included ours. Well, David was good too. Me and David always end up being on the same All-Star team when I moved to Jasper. He was a third baseman, I was the first base and pitcher, whatever. Good. I was good. Very, very
you were good, man. It was freaking ridiculously fast. Scary.
I threw hard.
I hated catching you.
You
and Dusty
were my
Parrish.
catcher.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Dusty.
And Jay Stedman. Wild as crap, man.
My idea was I could throw at their face and back them up off the plate and hit that corner all day.
You would.
I don't know who it is. I think I see somebody we used to play against all the time. He's like, "Man, you scared me to death when you pitched."
Dude, you remember?
Like, you struck out a lot too.
Were you on that team where I think Ryan Barnett nailed that?
That was the Indians. That was when he was at the Farms Indians.
That's right.
We wouldn't. You was on that team.
Yeah, I was on the Indians for a while.
Yeah, we was on the scrub team that year.
Warriors or some bull crap.
I gotta look at the camera. My dad coached that team. It was terrible.
Yeah. He did. That's right. I forgot about that.
Coach Sasser was like, "You gonna play with us?" My dad was like, "No, I think we're gonna coach because y'all ain't got too many kids." And
it was a big team though.
Yeah, y'all. That team came from Jasper. And was like more of a travel team.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
Yeah, we had that reputation. It was good though.
Yeah, y'all was good. Scrubs.
Anyway, enough Little League talk. You talking about David?
David. So David was in California, and we had started Facebooking a little bit, and I didn't know he played guitar. And I started seeing some of the videos he posted. We talked. And I told him, I said, "Buddy, if you ever come to town, let me know and we'll get together and play
So you
something."
met that dude on Facebook?
No, I knew. That's what I'm saying. I knew him from a long time ago.
Oh, from back in the day.
Yeah, and then I started seeing that he was actually playing guitar. I thought, well, I didn't know he played guitar. So I told him if he ever come to town, we'd play together. And then me and Richie Hall booked a show at Cafe Bill's.
Yeah, I'm
And David comes in town 3 days. He moved back to Jasper 3 days before we played that. So he came over. We just played a little bit. Mm-hmm. I told him he could play that night, but he didn't even want to get paid. Just give him a few drinks. And, but that night changed it. That was when I was like, we need to get a band up.
Mm-hmm.
So we asked Andy Richardson to play with us because he was the only one
I
really.
Didn't know that was y'all's.
That was our first. Andy was the first. Andy brought a bass player. We practiced at the band hall in Dora, the legend.
Yeah, shout out.
We practiced there, and it used to be at Old Alabama Power Building, I think. I think it's somewhere. It was I'm talking about
back
80 years ago.
Yeah, I had no idea what it was.
So we started practicing there.
Death trap now.
This bass player dude was terrible that Andy brought in, and David's like, no, I don't even know his name. I don't even know if Andy or Nick would know his name. But it just so happened that Nick's brother owns the band hall, and Nick had to open the door for us. And he watched for about 10 minutes. He left. We didn't practice for like an hour. It was like 30 minutes, an hour. We're like, no, this ain't gonna work. So we was auditioning the bass player.
Yeah.
He left. Nick comes back and goes, I'll play the bass. Brought his bass back. We practiced for about 2 hours. That was it.
Yeah.
From then on, it was me, David, and Nick. That was part. That was us. We went through like 7 drummers.
That was Whiskey Avenue.
That was Whiskey Avenue. Here's Jason Isbell's "Cover Me Up." Hope you like it. Said a heart on the run keeps a hand on the gun. You can't trust anyone. But I was so sure what I needed was more. I tried to shoot out the sun. But days when we raged, we flew off the page. Such damage was done. I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone. So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room. Well, someone needs medical help and a magnolia's bloom. Like a piece of driftwood. So cover me up, oh, but know you're enough to use me for good. Put my fate to the test when I tore off your dress, a rich man on high. Well, I sobered up, oh, I swore off that stuff forever this time. The old lover scene, I thought it'd be me who helped you get home. My home was a dream, one that I've never seen till you came along. So girl, hang your dress up to dry. We ain't leaving this room. Cover me up, oh, I know you're enough to use me for good. So girl, hang your dress up to dry. We ain't leaving this room. The Percy breeze breaks open wide and a river runs through. It carries his house on the stones like a piece of driftwood. Cover me up, oh, but know you're enough to use me for good. Oh, cover me up, oh, but know you're enough to use me for good.